to watch a video I've been putting off for an inevitably long time. Is that a thing? An inevitably long time? Not sure. But it's the Navy SEALs training. I've reacted to other kinds of fighty people training before. I don't know what that collective is called. But you guys always bring me back to the Navy. The Navy SEALs apparently are the toughest training regimen ever. They have something called Hell Week, and that's what I'm gonna check out today. I'm not sure how far along in the whole shtick it is, but it's going to be interesting for my unfit ass to watch these people who are highly muscular. Before we get into today's video, do be sure to like, share, comment, subscribe, all of the above things. Otherwise, an Irish curse will befall you. And that curse will be, you'll go and you'll buy a bag of apples. You love apples. And then, just as you get in the house, you'll drop the bag of apples on the ground, bruising every single one of them. That happened to me this week. So, if you want to avoid that, do all of the annoying subscribe-y, comment, share things for the algorithm. Part 1, preparing for prep.
My name is Instructor Pearson. I'm the lead instructor at the NSW Prep School up here at Great Lakes, Illinois.
It doesn't look
Some of the
old.
issues that I've been seeing with the students when they show up here on deck are just not being very prepared for what they're about to endure, which is a preparatory school. They think they can rely on this to get them in shape for buds. I call it a prep for a prep. A lot of what I see go hand in hand with the injuries that we get here.
Injuries?
A lot of lower leg stress fractures.
Preparing for
Come
training?
into this program. Some guys have ran on nothing but ellipticals, which isn't even running. They have to be ready to endure the stresses that are here. And they shouldn't be running in boots. They should be running in tennis shoes, starting off on a soft track that you can find in any middle school, high school.
I would have thought that was...
It should be a slow progression, getting yourself used to it, getting those Xbox controls out of your hands, getting on the road and working on it. In swimming, get a little bit of fins on. You can buy some cheaper surface swimming fins at your sports store. Get in the pool, just kind of get used to it. A lot of guys have a tightness in their ankles because they're not used to swimming with fins. We do a lot of fin work here. We do a lot of fin work in buds and in the SEAL teams. So to not practice with an essential tool of what we're going to be dealing with here would be foolish.
Okay, fun fact about me, you probably didn't know. When I was younger, I was a junior lifeguard and a really strong swimmer. We had to train in a community pool in Arklow, and the pool was a laughing stock because people used to just throw bottles over the wall and there'd be smashed glass at the bottom of the pool. And apparently that was part of the training. It wasn't. It was just because the pool was such a kip. But anyway, I used to be a really good swimmer and I could swim with all my clothes on and rescue a mannequin. That was part of the training. We had to rescue a mannequin at the bottom of some river in Arklow. I'm not really that strong of a swimmer now, but I mean, it's in me. So I'd say I'm not the worst swimmer. I'm not competitive or anything now, but yeah.
As far as calisthenics goes, you don't need to go out there, hit the gym, hit GNC, get jacked, look like you have big muscles. You should have a strong core. You should work on core exercises. You should work on ground movement stuff. You should work on your push-ups, your pull-ups, your sit-ups.
I'm tired just looking at this.
That stuff is very important when you're here. I've seen guys that are 130 pounds that can go through this program just as easily as guys that are 210. Probably easier because they can run faster, swim better. They come a little bit more prepared without that extra superfluous muscle on them that bogs them down through this training.
Look at Bruce Lee. He was just pure muscle and like not a big guy. Preparing for prep. Okay, we're on to part 2, preparing for prep.
My name
What
is
prep?
Kenny. I'm one of 2 lead instructors here at Buds Prep, and my job is to prepare our students for buds. The way we do that is through our distance swims in the pool, our long distance runs at the track, our sand PTs, our surf PTs at Lake Michigan, our push-ups, our weight training.
Running on sand is the hardest.
And a lot of mental toughness classes that we have here. The best way we tell our students to prepare in order to get here healthy is to obviously do more running programs, get themselves healthy, do prehab type workouts, which is on the sealswick.com webpage. We want to see more preparation. Obviously, you can't prepare enough. We see a lot of students fail out just on the basic swims, the basic runs. They get the injuries, shin splints, the stretch fractures on a 10-mile-a-week run basis the first week.
They haven't even entered the thing yet.
The problem we see here at Buds Prep are the students are not familiar with using our jet fins. Most of the students we have come from a different background where they're not aquatic related, so to speak. Our best recommendation for kids in high school or college coming to our program is to wear the fins in their training regimen before they get here and slowly break their ankles in. What we see here is guys swim our workouts. We swim 12,000 meters a week, and again, we go for a long run after that, and usually their ankles are shot. The guys who have great ankle flexibility, come from a swim background that utilizes fins, have no injury problems whatsoever. Our best advice would be to prepare themselves mentally and physically for the training. Obviously, everyone talks about it being very physical, but it is 90% mental.
I've heard
During
that.
your training programs, you can't just train for the PST, the minimum requirements. You have to realize you're going to first phase of BUDS, which is one of the hardest training programs in the U.S. military. You have to train to realize that Hell Week is 3 weeks into first phase. What I mean by mental toughness, I mean don't just do the 42 minimum push-ups for the PST. You have to realize you're doing hundreds upon hundreds of sets of push-ups at BUDS. When you get to Hell Week, those push-ups,
I can't even do one
thousands in a day. So 42 push-ups, bare minimum is not going to cut it. When you guys do your training, do beyond 42. Push it that extra 10%, that extra 20%. That'll build yourself physically tougher, and it'll build your mind power to make yourself mentally stronger for BUDS. In order to prepare for the rigorous training at BUDS, if you're still in high school, we recommend you playing multiple sports. No more Xbox. You can play a little bit. Get outside, get some vitamin D, play some soccer, get in the pool and swim laps with your buddies, go surfing. Just be outside and be active. Prepare your bodies for the stress that's going to happen when you go to BUDS.
Okay, but like Xbox, I mean, if you want to wind down after all that training and play on your Xbox, that's okay. I think sometimes people frown on computer game playing a lot. I get what he's saying, they need to go outdoors, do outdoor things, but you have to also have a good way for your brain to unwind. They're focusing a lot on preparing yourself mentally. Maybe that's what he means. Maybe he means try and find a different way to unwind than the Xbox, but I mean, if you like your Xbox and you're still in school, there are worse things you could be doing. First phase tests a man's commitment to becoming a Navy SEAL. Are there no women Navy SEAls? I'm sure there are. They all look like clones. Oh, do they all have to shave their head? Is that part of it? Is this the group that have to shave their head? Filthy. They're all filthy. I'm getting allergies just looking at all the exercise. Okay, so that's similar to lifeguard training right there. I mean, obviously all that other stuff is extra. Ooh, lift the heavy thing. By the way, there's not a whole lot of audio over this, so I'm not actually just talking over it for the sake of it.
Stand up straight. That is what I thought. You weren't doing anything on that. Great.
Oh.
Let's go. 6 feet from the log in front of you. What's the problem?
I bet they could open a jam jar. Ugh, they are so heavy. Rubber dinghies are actually so heavy. Oh god, this is it. The running with your wet clothes on is so hard. In this grueling 5.5 hour day stretch, each candidate sleeps only about 4 total hours, but runs more than 200 miles and does physical training for more than 20 hours per day. Could not cope. Need my 8 hours. Need them. Sometimes 9. Could not cope. It starts with a bang, simulated munitions, gunfire, explosions and flares to create a chaos to kick off the week with some intensity. I think it's like intense enough, the bit I've seen. Okay, there is some graphics just there. Are those graphics? Are they actually shooting at them? Okay, that was real. God, it's like being on a film set. Can they get hurt by those? Are they real? Oh, the leg thing. I'm tired just watching. Glow in the dark. Night vision. Cool. Oh, running with wet clothes on is the worst. And they're doing push-ups with wet clothes on, that's horrendous. Oh my god, look at all the smoke! Oh! Are they real bullets? I'm sure they're not real bullets in the training, right? Like, that they're firing at them. Do you know what would feel so good after this? Having a shower and getting into warm clothes, warm, dry clothes. Okay, what's he doing now? Oh, Jesus, it's Spider-Man.
The purpose of the water obstacle course is to help you identify your weaknesses. If you can't carry your weight, it's going to help you find momentum.
I can't carry my weight.
If your upper body strength is not there, after doing it over and over again, you're going to end up building that strength up to make it through your evolution.
I think that not just this obstacle course, this water obstacle course, but any obstacle course, it's great for agility. I mean,
I do enjoy
if you're
obstacle
you can't just be good at one thing, you can't be good at two things, you gotta be good at everything.
Not these ones though, these are a bit hard.
It's a huge check in the box for against your pride, so you gotta get up there, you just gotta
We
put
had
out.
this when I
you
used to
gotta
coach
represent.
gymnastics, they had to go
Your
upside
wounds
down.
and the temporary fatigue that you're going through, that'll come and
like
go,
it was so-
and your pride kind of stays.
That's very vertical. I don't know if this video is supposed to be motivational for you wanting to join or to like scare you off wanting to join. That does look fun though.
Second phase is, in my mind, the phase where we transition from the kind of high impact selection phase of training to see who's committed to the program into what makes frogmen frogmen, into the block of training where they'll learn the skill sets that comprise that ability to operate in the water and underwater, which is kind of at least the foundation of who we are.
Do you want to
They
do
start
that
second
at some
phase
point?
with classroom work, which is dive physics, dive medicine, so they understand the principles and physics behind the skill sets they learn, and then we teach them on the basic apparatus how to do mostly emergency type procedures in case something goes wrong. We want to test their comfort underwater and their ability to make good decisions if things are going wrong so they can save themselves and
The
and
water
frankly, our
stuff
community,
looks more
importantly,
fun
save their buddy
than
if
the
their
push-up
buddy's in need.
things. Surf Passage. Whoa, there's a lot of them. How many of them make it all the way through? Whew. That is tough, but that is a thing you would have to do. Break through the white water. Oh my gosh. Weight distribution. The Rock? Welcome to The Rock. The Rock. Whoa. Okay. Snipery people. I guess those guns are waterproof. Oh no, yeah, are they eating lunch? No. They haven't stopped for food yet. Okay. Yeah, I'm not probably gonna be a seal. Please tell me we were not considering that. Like, there were a few things there that I thought looked kind of fun, but it also did look really, really hard. And I don't think that's even the extent of it. Am I right in thinking that wasn't even... Actually, they weren't even in the seals yet? I think I I'd like to have a go at some of the stuff on the obstacle course and some of the swimming stuff, but not that intense, no. Two lovely shout outs today, and the first one goes to Jason Moir, who gives it to his friends Jason and Kathy, who celebrated their 20th wedding anniversary in October. He met them both in college when they first started dating, and they've been great friends ever since then. Congratulations to them both, and to another 20 plus years. Thanks, Jason. The second shout out goes to Rickey Carey, and he wants to shout out his fellow patron community members for making it possible for me to have the time and resources to do Patreon and YouTube videos. Thank you so much, Rickey. I genuinely couldn't do them without you guys. That's it for today. See you guys on the other side. Bye. There was a little dog around here somewhere, but I don't know where he is.